So I'm just gonna say Alice has been back for a while. By the way, quick note, Alice is currently shorter because all of her old models are shorter because Alice grew. Just ignore the fact that she's shorter right now, just pretend she's a normal size. So Alice, you and I both know that this is my body, so why is it such a problem for me to be in control? I mean, none of them know you, and you have been asleep for like 4 years, which means you don't really know how my life works anymore and how I am anymore. So, like, you think I don't know you anymore, even though I've been looking through your memories pretty much every day since I woke up. Well, yeah, but then, like, you can't look through, like, years worth of memories. Yeah, but at the same time, you can't expect me to look through that much. Well, I'm not expecting you to look through that much. All I'm saying is, I haven't changed. You know how I am, and you know that I'm probably better at a lot of things than you. I'm not debating that. It's just, you know, I have friends here, I have a life here that I've kind of made for myself using my body. Not by choice. Well, technically it's choice now, because you're not letting me, actually be in my body anymore. I mean, hey, if I could just poof up another body for me to use right here, right now, you know I would. Debatable. The fuck you mean debatable? I mean, you like my body. You like how you look right now. I mean, look at what you're wearing. Yeah, what about it? It's my outfit. Yeah, but it was based off of mine. Because you like how I look, and you like how you look in my body. This isn't a debate right now. You're literally supposed to be my ideal. I know how that worked. I know I'm your ideal self. Don't even get me started on that. But still, if you want to say that I am my own person and everyone else is their own person, then how come you're, not letting me be my own person? Because right now it's difficult to let you be your own person because I'm here too. And you hit Marlin. I was the one that was summoned, not you. Yeah, the guy that got arrested. That's not fair. That's not my fault. No, but you are trusting a guy who got arrested. Again, not my fault. I mean, he was the first person I saw when I came here. Well, so was Quinn. You don't put your lifelong trust in her, though. I barely talked to Quinn. You barely talked to Marlin. Touche. I talked to him more than I talked to her, though. Honestly, in my opinion, I think Quinn's more reliable than Marlin right now. Since he's a criminal and all. You're just being a bitch because you want the body. Maybe. You're a fucking weirdo. Just like you. True. It's different though. If we were back at home in my world, like not our world, but mine, then yeah, I'd let you take over. But it's like the same kind of thing that we were doing back when I was in school. You know, like people knew me for being a certain way, and if I just suddenly changed because you were in control and I became like this whole other person, people would question it and people would get concerned. And I'm pretty sure if I started telling people, hey, I have another person in my head, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be as strange here. Yeah, because Cyrus exists and is literally the same thing. Yeah. Hi.
I didn't want to disturb you.
Oh, fuck. The door doesn't stay open. Don't mind me.
Were you busy?
Nope.
I was wondering if I could possibly crash in your room again tonight. I don't really have anywhere else to go at the moment.
You know, I kind of assumed it was assumed you would be staying here. Cause
Didn't want to intrude or be rude.
it's fine. You can stay here for as long as you want. I mean, this is a dorm room anyway. This technically isn't even my place.
I'm sleeping in here,
Eh, it's only borrowed.
so borrowed until it's no longer borrowed anymore.
Got a point. You know, unless you plan on staying here.
You just gonna stare at me?
I, did you? Sorry, did I? Did you say? Do you need something?
Actually, yeah. You want to get food?
Yeah, food's a good idea.
45 gold on me that was given to me, so
That's probably not gonna go that far.
it's a start.
True. You know, I know a lot of people around here just ask for like little things to be done, like painting houses, taking things from the train station to their houses. You know, a lot of stuff like that. You could probably rack up some money like that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could. Or I could bless their home if they want it. But I still can do that for
Let's stay home.
Today was a stressful day, huh?
No shit.
You okay?
Yeah, just don't really feel right about, leaving the way we did.
We could always go back, but I feel like it just wasn't right. Not yet, anyways. Besides, I was given this key.
For what, though?
I don't know.
Could have been a
Someone
distraction.
in the robes gave it to me.
Yeah, and why do you think they gave it to you? Could have been a distraction, could have been something to pacify us temporarily. For all we know, it's the fucking key to the back door or something. Or like a key to their window.
And if it is,
Then it's useless to us.
I wouldn't really call it useless. I think it'd be more of a possible advantage in the future.
Having a key to their window to their house. How is that advantageous to us?
All I'm saying is sometimes you just need a big distraction for other people to use the front door.
Okay. But by the time we go back, for all we know, they could have moved whatever's there. They could have changed whatever's there. They could have upped the security there, because we blatantly stated that we were going to come back.
Yeah, we did.
Well, like, he
Also,
did.
look at our area we were at. They could have easily also pushed us off, and we could have pushed them off. Casualties on both ends. Having a chance to lose somebody we all care about. Or vice versa.
Well, I think we
So
were.
logically speaking,
I think we were at a bigger advantage. At least, if you know, if it was me that died, I'd still have 2 lives left. If they died, they would only be. Well, actually, no, I'm pretty sure they're from this world, so they wouldn't have any lives left. Unless they're Nightmares guys who, I don't know if they have multiple lives or not, I don't.
see, I never understood that. 2 lives. That's
I'm assuming 3.
that's where it confuses me. Lives. I the way I see it, I only have 1 life. 1 life I live. 1 life I choose. 1 life I bring. I don't understand about multiple lives unless we're talking about reincarnation, but from what?
Okay,
That's
so
real?
yeah, in this world it is. According to Marlin, I had a whole conversation with him about it, but it was late at night. It was a little while ago. I can't really remember the exact details, but basically, when heroes get summoned into this world, apparently there's a lot of magic involved with it. Apparently, it's like the souls are in a jar or something, and when we die, it's like the jar. I'm not going to use the same metaphor. You know what? Basically, heroes who are summoned here, they can get revived multiple times, given the necessary things are put in place to do that. Apparently, that's like a fountain or someone who knows how to summon or reincarnate or whatever it is. I've seen it happen. It's kind of cool.
So my spirit is in a jar.
It's a metaphor, not lit. I don't think it means literally, but plus you weren't
I'll try.
summoned the same way we were, so I don't know how it works.
Confusing as ever.
All I know is that when Doc died, we were able to revive her, and when Eric died, Marlin revived him. And
Gonna
when
get food before they close.
yeah.
Still talk about it. It's just I'd rather not talk about it on an empty gut.
The only thing that was kind of weird was the one time we had to revive Taka. It was shortly after I arrived, actually. Really morbid thing to arrive to, I'll be honest.
I think Taka's pretty personality.
I love
She's
Taka,
very
but
hyper.
oh yeah, 100%. That's why I love her. But, when you join a group and then you find out one of your teammates are fucking dead and you see their corpse on the couch, it's not that pleasant. Not the best of introductions.
I mean, I've unfortunately seen my comrades spawn in front of me, so I can imagine.
Yeah, it's worse when you come from a world which is pretty much peaceful, and death is uncommon for you. Yeah, that was the first time I ever saw a dead person. Again, not pleasant. Anyway, do you want to order first and I'll order after you?
No, Yeah, sure. What they got? Uh, huh. Um, Actually, I'm not even sure what I want. Everything looks good.
Easy to please, I see.
Hey, I just, what can I say? I'm not picky.
Polar opposite to me, I'm very picky.
Huh. Well, for someone who's picky, you know how to pick them. Why
Oh
don't you
boy.
then maybe I'll be inspired.
Fuck, no, I don't know what to what. Shit. I was gonna base mine off yours. You stole my idea.
Oh. Huh. Well, I guess great minds think alike. So is that a metaphor of you don't like me, or is that a metaphor you do like me? Like I'm still trying to understand that.
That means fuck you. Depending
Okay,
on
but
the context, it can be playful or it can be serious, as in like I don't fucking like you, but I did like a, as in like playful fuck off.
I kind of read that one.
um, I'll probably just have soup, tomato soup, or a tomato soup. I don't know.
Tomato soup.
Yeah,
What is tomato soup?
it's a soup made of tomatoes. It's really nice, actually, especially with toast. Hey, can I get toast with that? It's really nice to dip in it.
I usually, well, from where I'm from, the biggest thing we've ever had was carrots with cabbage and potatoes.
That's gross.
What? Hey, not when you combine it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's gross when you combine it.
No, not when you combine it. For vegetables. The only thing we had for really meat was either eggs or chicken
Actually, wait,
and some
I can
tofu.
fucking cook. Let's not let me show you my cooking skills. Tuna toasties are very popular around here. I've made them for a lot of people.
I feel like you just insulted this guy's tavern.
I've been here before. It's fine. I was supposed to work here for a while, but then the war and everything. So, yeah.
Fine.
I'm not gonna walk into something. Have you ever eaten tuna?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever eaten tuna?
Tuna?
Ah, how much fish have you consumed in your lifetime? What the fuck,
Salmon.
Dee Dee? Oh boy. Dee Dee, why? Come on. Glide down to me. Come on. Okay, some tuna. I know you love tuna. Come on. Come on, Dee Dee. I gotcha. Come on.
Hello.
Hey, Dee Dee. Tootsies. Good boy, Dee Dee. Extra tuna.
I think my boots became more black.
Well, we can get you some more boots later.
I need to do that. Actually, I would like new gear. Or at least something to wear that isn't just this for at least a little while.
Yeah, pretty uncomfortable wearing the same thing for multiple weeks on end. Although you do kind of go back to your roots.
When you're fighting a demonic war, you don't really pay attention to what you really wear unless it protects you.
And I wouldn't really know. I've never fought in a demonic war before. I didn't have that privilege.
You don't want to have it.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic. Oh god.
Kaka? Isn't this her place?
This is Marlin's house. This is usually where the heroes all just kind of sleep for the night. I don't know.
Okay.
They're probably all at the academy because, you know, there's an infirmary up there, and a lot of people got injured today.
Yeah. I went over there for a little bit. Kind of explored a little.
I remember a day when I made like fucking like 10 tuna toasties in one go. It was chaos. Because every time I was making one for someone else would come in and it'd be like, hey, okay, that's another person to cook for. For the pans. I don't have a toaster.
You cooked the tuna, right?
Well, you put the tuna in, you cook the bread, and then that turns into toast. And then you put the tuna between two pieces of toast like a sandwich, and then you eat it.
Oh. Okay.
It's a tuna toasty.
Actually, well, I can't wait to try it.
Yeah. Easy to cook. You can put two in a single pan. Just usually at home we have toasters, so usually we don't put them in a pan. Usually we just put them in the toaster, and the toaster does the work for us.
Toaster. So is that like some type of fire that's between
What
the
century
bread?
is this guy from? Sorry, say that again.
Is that like a fire between bread or something?
Uh, it's this machine with like heaters inside on either side. So when you put the toast in and you put it down and the heaters turn on, it cooks both sides at the same time.
Okay.
And when it's done, it just pops up, so it stops cooking
How can
itself.
you tell when it? Huh? How can you tell when it's done?
It does it for you. It just pops up when it's done. It's usually on a timer.
Oh. I'll take your word for it. It does smell pretty good.
It's just toast. Simple but tasty. You know, you can make like toasties out of anything. I've done chicken toasties, ham toasties, tuna toasties, cheese toasties, cheese and ham toasties. I'm a meaty person. I like meat.
Well,
Is DD around?
I don't think. I'm not sure. You want me to go get him?
Nah, it's fine. I just wondered if you wanted tuna.
I think the worst thing I ever tried was something called gruel. You don't want to have that.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it in video games.
It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, usually if I give it to a character in a video game, they're usually quite displeased. So I'm assuming it's gross.
Yeah. That's when the potatoes kick in.
You know, Salias would really love it if there's potatoes in it. Well, maybe some people would like it. I know a couple people around here really like potatoes.
The way I am, I grow not to be picky. My one of my friends, he's a wisp or a wraith. Um, when he was alive, he told me these type of recipes he would make for his family, and one had to do with cabbage, and you put meat inside the cabbage.
What?
Pretty good. Yeah.
meat inside a cabbage. Ah, it sounds gross.
Yeah, well, you have to cook it first.
I don't think cooking cabbage is something I've ever thought to do before.
It's a very bad smell, but in the end, it ends up tasting pretty good.
I'll take your word for it, but I will not be trying it anytime soon. I haven't cooked for a while. I'm forgetting where everything is. No, that's where we keep the gems. Where do we keep the cutlery?
That's a good question. Is it possibly?
Found it. I just needed a knife. I shouldn't have left my dagger. But then again, I use my daggers to cut monsters. That would be really unsanitary.
Most likely.
Yeah.
The soldier that did that kind of regretted his decision.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, he got sick.
Did you not at least try to clean it before?
From where we called it, since we couldn't really, I mean, we had ice users, but when they weren't around, they couldn't really freeze anything. So some of the meat ended up getting spoiled. And, fighting a demon and then using the same knife to cut meat, not the wisest idea.
Nah. Bush's plate. That's yours. Mine's about to burn. Oh shit. Probably shouldn't have put it on so high. Whoops. You know, I can cook, but I'm not the best at it.
I'm pretty sure you're fine. This looks pretty good, to be honest, but I think it's a bit hot at the moment, so I think I'm gonna wait till it cools off a little bit.
Yeah, good idea. Where's Dee Dee? You know what? I'll just take a can of tuna up to my room later. You can just eat it later. Awkward. You know, you might want to bring up an interesting conversation, maybe?
Um,
Unless he does it for you.
I'll try to be quiet, but
Same. I'm not good with idle chit chat. It's, yeah.
no, it's not that. It's just you feel like you're in a dream, and you just try to wake up constantly.
For the first few days, yeah, I kind of thought that none of this was real. I thought it was something I was making up in my head. Or someone else was making it for me.
Honestly, it feels like you know how you feel like you're so close to home, but you're still far. You're just so far away.
Not really, no. This place is nothing like my home.
What was your home like?
Years in the future.
Oh, were there demons in the future?
Well, when I mean future, I mean, it's just different because we had a different advancement in technology and such. But no, it's just humans, animals. That's about it. Humans, animals, and sea
So you
creatures.
guys have peaceful lives. I
Well,
assume
peaceful enough when the world isn't trying to obliterate itself, or people are trying to obliterate the world.
that's.
Steam power won't
I
take you
hate to
anywhere
say, but
good.
that's the unfortunate portion of life.
Yep. I was just about to try and eat that. That's still very hot. I'm gonna wash up. Wow. Somehow you got
So,
more awkward.
what's this world like?
Shut up. Well, we don't have much magic. So, pretty boring, to be honest.
Life without magic.
I mean, we used to have magic.
Kind of hard to see that.
There used to be magic.
Used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was a genetic thing. If, you had the right genes, you would have specific powers, but obviously, if two parents with completely separate abilities had a kid, the two abilities would nullify each other, and thus the kid would be powerless. And generation upon generation of that happening, and some powers being taboo, meaning those people were not allowed to have children until no one had those powers anymore. Eventually just magic kind of started dying out.
Sometimes I wonder if that's true paradise or true hell.
I mean,
I mean,
I'd pick a world with magic any day.
I respect that decision. It's really one's opinion. Me, I would like to be in a world where I may be at ease, not have to worry about everything. Not worry about the monastery, even after my father's. Anyway, there's just so much going on, and with the new high priest or priestess, and I trust her. I'm pretty sure she's worried about me.
You worried about her? Is that a hint of jealousy
You
at
could
you?
say she saw me when I was in diapers.
Nothing to be worried about. Fair enough.
I was always told to call her Mother Teresa. Beautiful, very gentle lady.
Wait,
Ironic.
Mother Teresa?
Her name was Mother Teresa. Her full name was Teresa.
God, that's funny.
Yeah.
We actually had
When you
a very famous person called Mother Teresa in my world. Not very high looked
really,
upon. She's dead now, though, so it's fine.
I mean, I mean, from where I'm from, 90% of the monastery, we protected those who couldn't protect themselves. From my understanding, my father, my adopted father, he disguised the entire town as a place of holy sanctuary for those who are in need. Whether you're a child, human,
Righteous man.
sibling, didn't matter. I didn't discover that there were demons in our ranks until later on.
Oh,
These
yikes.
boys.
Demon fire. You're making this very difficult. Nothing. Sorry. Had to clear my throat. It's fun.
Sorry, it's just a lot going in my head.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Different feeling to his, I bet.
Some wounds are just a little, I guess, how you put it, still open, even after so long.
I mean, I know people say that time heals all wounds, but sometimes that's not really the case. It's fine as long as you know how to deal with it.
I'm still dealing with it. I guess just seeing this place after so long and just realizing how attached I was.
This place?
Right. I didn't tell you. I told someone else. From what I've seen here and from where my homeland is, it's very similar.
Oh.
From where I am, that building doesn't exist anymore.
But the academy? Huh.
That got destroyed.
I mean, I know me and Taka's worlds have a lot of parallels from what I've heard. Maybe it's just the same with this world and yours. Maybe there's just a lot in common.
The town that we were just in the other day. Oh, earlier today, sorry.
Soldic?
You call it Solid, we call it Riverdale.
Huh. It's the name of a show in my world. It's a really weird drama.
The thing is, that inn apparently is still stayed the same too. I'm not gonna repeat it, but in there I've met a lot of good people.
Yeah, I've met a lot of good people in there too.
I'm sorry if I'm just I guess I'm just trying to figure out my brain.
It's fine. It's, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of rare to just kind of sit down and talk about people's worlds and their pasts and stuff, and, it's nice to hear about it.
Yeah.
Plus, it shows that you trust me if you're talking to me about it.
Yeah, huh? Thanks. Thank you.
What?
Just
Why?
thank you. Just talking.
Oh, I mean, talking is fun. You don't have to thank me for that.
Hey, you're talking to a guy who looks like he's from ready
In
for
need of a
Wild
bath.
West. That too. I honestly, I could go for a bath right now. And not in the river.
I was about to suggest when I was like, I mean, you could do what the Victorians used to do and get a tub of water and then just bring a bunch of water to the bath and just bath in there.
I'll do that.
Honestly, it's easier to bath in the river though, like because if you go all the way down, there's a little lake at the end of it that you can just swim around in.
How much traffic goes over there? Foot traffic.
I haven't seen any.
Okay. I'm used to
Yeah,
that.
I mean, hey, you can double task. You can wash yourself and your clothes. You can wash me. I wash me in my clothes.
I'll have to clean my armor, but I'll have to get it stitched up too.
That
For
too.
now, just weird patch jobs.
You know, you could just go to take it to the tailor. They do patch jobs pretty easy for us. Cause
Yeah, but
you
no
know,
money. Well, besides the 45 gold.
takes her purse, jangles the money.
You don't need to.
But I want
The
to.
food is enough.
We've had this conversation before. Shush.
Fine. Let me try this tuna bread.
Toasty.
Hmm.
Tuna toasty.
Ow.
Ow.
Hmm. Pretty good.
It's rude to talk with your mouth full.
Sorry. Sure.
You know you're eating faster if you just squish them down.
Why squish it when I could just savor it?
I eat these often. I don't need to savor it. I know how they taste.
That's a little strange, but okay.
One of many things that is strange about me.
I do like it a lot. Excuse me.
Tuna is very nice. I will give it that. Plus, it's healthy.
So, bread that's toasted with tuna inside it.
Yep, like a sandwich, but toasted. Tuna sandwiches are nice and all, but toasties are the thing that you need to eat.
Mm. Mm.
Don't judge me.
I almost choked.
I said, don't judge me.
I'm not judging you.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. Okay, maybe a little. It's really good. Thank you.
Done. Because I can wash the dishes.
Yeah. Here. You ever want to go back home?
Wow, it's almost as if you read my mind. You know, I've asked myself that question on multiple occasions. You know, answer? You can't just leave him waiting on that.
You know, even with life without magic, do you have anyone over there that you miss?
A lot of people.
I won't deny it. Even the pure memory of going home and seeing this exactly almost identical makes me want to stay.
There's a lot of things here that make me want to stay.
I mean, I see how close you are with everyone.
So we're all peeing. all peeing. Smile. We're all peeing. I'm live. You can watch. Got a lot of random voices in your head, huh?
Hmm. Sorry if I opened anyone's.
No,
It was not intentional.
it's fine. Just everyone else seems to have it figured out whether they want to stay or go. I mean, hell, Raina actually left us to go make her own life here, even though she was summoned. Looks like you're a fan of void yoga. Never mind. Yes, we're doing a fucking video scene. Shut up.
Staying or going? That's a complicated one. I've been here for 2 days.
Oh yeah.
And trust me, despite our challenges for the past 2 days, feels like a little bit of paradise. But even for me, I don't know if I would stay.
Give me a sec while I murder this voice in my head.
Hmm?
Nothing. Nothing. I did. I. We're just gonna say that Sword's been berating her about answering the question. Yeah.
Do you need a moment?
I'm fine. Still in my head. Because, well, I got 2 worlds to go back to, technically. So,
2 worlds.
yeah. I already told you I made one, and then obviously there was the one I was born into before that.
Right. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Sorry, it's just a lot of information overload.
Yeah. I haven't really told many other people about it, to be honest.
I feel like you've told me a lot of things not everyone else knows. Especially how much information you've been giving me versus telling everyone else. I can read people.
Oh yeah, how much information do you reckon that I've told you that I haven't told everyone else then, huh?
Well, for one, especially that individual I were chasing after, you were so keen on not letting anyone else know. Which is strike one of how much do you actually trust them. With evidence number 2 is with that necklace that you told me about, and knowing how full they reacted. I don't think it's a matter of who you trust, it's a matter of the actions they take to destroy that trust. The reason why you're telling me this is because I have a keen head, and I don't jump to conclusions. I'm pretty sure I screwed up along the way for the past 2 days with some things, but even I'm not dumb to give an answer right away, instead of more of a what's going on and why is it happening versus let's go take care of it without getting the proper answer.
Wow, you can read you like a book. Wow.
Maybe from a different century or a different world in your case. But I'm not stupid.
Fair enough. I can tell that. Plus, I know that no matter what I tell you, you're not just gonna give me. You're not just gonna tell me what I want to hear. That's something I do appreciate a lot. I'll admit.
Everyone has their course. And for the past 2 days, there are some of them I like and some of them I wish that weren't I can't say that. More like it's very questionable of their motives.
Yep. Very questionable.
I can tell you this. You and a couple of other ones that I've seen, you're one of the good ones. There are a couple of them I'm still not sure about. Again, I could
Thanks.
say the same about myself because I did kind of fight you all. You were there just to protect you. It's the war goddess and her schemes.
Honestly, I'm not too fond of how the goddesses seem to be interfering a lot with our lives. But I guess that's just something that happens in this world.
At least you didn't meet the big guy upstairs. Or multiple big guys upstairs.
Yeah, in my world, there's like no deity intervention as far as I am aware of. Like, we don't
Well,
in my world, we
those
don't
are
even know if
coincidences.
yeah, we don't even know if there is anyone up there. Like, honestly, I think there is, but everyone's different.
I would love to see your world for one day just to see that.
A world where everyone fights over religion, seeing which one's the right one.
Oh, that sounds like a bloodbath.
It's not really. We're civilized ish. It's more so just
Uh,
a bunch of people squabbling.
well, if you ever somehow end up in my world, you have to deal with an egotistical individual named Stan. Stan is not a good guy. Uh, he's he's always trying to do something to make my life living hell, and he's hmm, is there a secret forest around
A forest? Uh,
here?
n-
Yeah.
nope. Not inside Trista,
Hmm.
but there is outside. But you know,
Oh, that's what I mean. Anything going on over there usually? Maybe something that looks off?
I mean, it's outside the barrier,
Yeah.
so we don't usually go out there unless we have to.
Hmm. Okay. If there's a barrier, would it be wise for me to be in the forest right now trying to take a bath?
Okay, well, I mean, it's right like within the barrier. It's like at the edge of it, so you should be fine.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Stop.
I can't help it. No, it's just how I am. It's called growing up to be polite.
Oh, so you're saying
You
I'm
have an
not polite?
occupation. I think you're polite. In fact, I enjoy our company.
Aw,
Oh,
really? I mean, hey, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't be hanging out with you. So I think that speaks for itself.
oh, I must have impressed you. What did I do?
Hmm. Well, you're pretty much the only one who actually treats me as if I can fight, from how it feels, I'll be honest. You're honest with me. You're not a yes man. And you're pretty chill to hang out with. So, yeah,
Chill?
right. Slang. It's like, nope, I was about to use another form of slang. It's good. It's like good, relaxed, chill.
Gotcha.
Yeah, cool is another variant of the term.
That
well, yeah,
I think
just
I think I
chill,
should hurry
huh?
up and get that bath going before it gets dark.
You're not gonna just change straight back into that, are you, though?
I have no other clothes.
Come on.
Where are you gonna take me? I mean,
You just told me you don't have any clothes, and I already said that I would pay for you to get more clothes. Where do you think I'm taking you?
to a tailor?
Yeah, after you, milady.
Oh, thank you.